Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Mets aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he popped him up after it is McCutchen, and no one will track it down. Another one sent foul. Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Juan Lagares. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In his career, Lagares is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He throws him on the fastball there. Juan Lagares is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jason Vargas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and one thing that stands out is that they're top 3rd in the league in runs scored, and they do it in a variety of different ways. They have some guys in the middle of the lineup that can definitely drive the ball into the second deck, but they're aggressive on the base pass. They know their roles, and they create a lot of scoring opportunities.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
That is third.
And now Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Vargas is ready. First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes strike 2. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Next for the Mets, Jed Lowry, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Fouled away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine a light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
From the stretch, just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Dominic Smith. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Dominic Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jason Vargas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Hoskins has a play, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Vargas, the former Royal, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him on the way. Slow little roller to third. To his right, McNeil. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. Here comes the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Eichhoff blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Stepping in, Juan Lagares comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
the catcher, number 40.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So one away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Bryce Harper set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 the count of Bryce Harper. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Next for Philadelphia.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So striding in, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Smith, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Lowry rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Jason Vargas, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Smith at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Now here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cano is there. One away. So a runner on first with one out now. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Lagares. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Newhouser. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Franco is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jeff McNeil 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he popped him up. Hoskins ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now. Robinson Cano. Line but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is you jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder, number 3.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Cano has it, and he's set down 1 away. Reese Hoskins will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Cespedes. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Robert Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 gone. Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto moves over, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. Standing in now, Jed Lowry. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First,
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 67, Seth Lugo. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Smith in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jared Eichhoff. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Fouled off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is over. He's got it one away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Juan Lagares. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Philadelphia's on top 4-1. Now in the box, Billy Newhouser. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 41st home run of the year for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
First baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 1. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
McCutchen is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jared Eichhoff earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-1. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 9-6. Jock Peterson sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks, 12-1. The Giants pounded out 17 hits in this one as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies, 6-5. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays, 3-2. Chris Sale earned win number 7 this season as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox, 6-2. As of today, he has the most strikeouts in the American League. The Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 3-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.